Woo woo woo! Free Panda Express.
Hey guys, how we doing? That is a happy man over there.
Yes, I am.
Welcome back. It's episode 16 of Sports Rant with Mike and Ant. How you feeling, Mike?
Episode 16, let me just say, hello everybody. Welcome back to the next episode, to our current episode. I just want to say, this is by far the happiest I've been coming into an episode. Not to say that I was unhappy or displeased coming into any episode of previous Sports Rant with Mike and Ant podcast.
But this is something different.
This one means a whole lot more to me because there's something I can actually be proud of in the sports world right now. And I can thoroughly, like when all the stress is relieved and all the pressure is gone, and you come out successful, you feel like $1 million.
I agree.
There's nothing
I understand
that can tear you down. I get knocked down, but I get up again.
You're up. You're up right now. Yes, the Dodgers just won the 2025 World Series in a 7-game series with one of the most incredible finishes.
You're hearing it here first.
You're here. Yep. Just hear it from us. We are going to spend pretty much the entire episode talking about it. I do want to do a quick little, get some other stuff out of the way, and then do the fun fact, and then we can just talk all about that Game 7 because it was unbelievable.
Love the sound of that. Let's do it.
Yeah, so first off, I just want to say a couple things. I want to give a quick quick shout out to my jersey I'm wearing right now. I'm rocking the Lucas Scott Tree Hill Ravens 3 jersey. I'm wearing it because I wore it on Halloween. I had the wig and everything. I was Lucas Scott, and we went to a karaoke bar, and I won the costume contest. Well, I was in second place. I won $50 to that place.
Really?
Yeah, there was a lot of older women there that were digging Lucas Scott.
Were they digging Lucas Scott or were they digging you? Or was that a play on words that they were digging you, who was in fact Lewis Scott?
They were digging me, and they found Lucas Scott at the bottom of the dig.
At the bottom of the what?
Yeah, at the bottom of the pile.
Oh. All right.
They dug through the X, if you know what I mean.
X marks the spot, I guess, for Lucas Scott.
Yeah, Luke. Shout out, Luke. Also, super quick shout out to the New England Patriots. Tied for first place in the AFC. Looking good, rolling.
Fire.
Doing some stuff. We'll talk more NFL in another episode. That's not what this episode is for. And then my last thing before the fun fact, we just need to mention this. Tom Brady cloned his fucking dog.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Of all my years, and now as much as I love Tom Brady, and I do, and he's everything. He's given us everything in Boston. He's been a weird guy.
Yeah.
And it gets harder and harder to defend some of the weird stuff he's doing. Like, I understand loving a pet that much.
He's going to make out with it, too.
I was just about to say, did he kiss his dog on the lips? Was that like a thing he did?
Probably.
He sucked on his tongue. They taste the same.
I did hear when Tom Brady does go to the supermarket, he buys a lot of peanut butter. I don't know what that could be for. But
it's
nah, he probably eats almond butter. It's healthier.
avocado butter.
All right. Moving on.
Doesn't he like avocado ice cream?
What?
Doesn't he like avocado ice cream?
He loves avocado anything.
If he eats ice cream, I'm sure it's that. Yeah, just the dog cloning thing is really weird. It's weird that we're in that place in the world that we can do that. I want to say, if I happened to work at that lab that cloned his dog, I would definitely pocket a Brady dog too. That's a
like what? Huh?
Like I'd clone 2 dogs and I'd be like, yo, this is Tom Brady's dog.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Imagine he just said she's a clone, joking that it looks like his old dog, and it was taken severely out of context.
Wait, yeah, that totally can be a thing in this circumstance.
It's the Onion to TMZ. He took blood out of it, and it's a clone. And
he's like an investor in this.
You're just doppelganger dog, everyone. It's not even a real. It's just the same breed.
No, he came out and straight up said it. He's like, I invest in this research biotech whatever company, and they cloned my dog. And I don't know what he expected people's reaction to be.
I don't know why you would do that
I get missing the thing.
Get another dog.
Yeah, man. That's is it safe to say that's an abomination?
I guess
Like, that's a clone. That's a clone dog.
I think Brady took the Kanye line to heart. There's 1,000 yous, but there's only one of me. Therefore, he's probably going to make like 1,000 of his dogs.
Dog army. He is, and then I saw one tweet that was like, if Aaron Rodgers did this, everybody would lose their fucking mind.
Well, that is the truth. Okay.
Yeah.
That is something I think we can both agree on.
Yeah.
If it was Rodgers doing some weird shit like this. I mean, he goes on fucking blackout retreats.
The darkness retreat.
Yeah, like.
Hilarious.
Whatever.
They still talk about that, like in the NFL commentary. Like everyone thinks that's funny. I need more questions about the Brady clone dog. But that being said, let's move on to
Dodgers.
the Dodgers. I do have my fun fact. Mike kind of guessed it is related to the Dodgers. I didn't tell him what. Yes. So this is episode number 16. My number 16 fact has to do with Will Smith.
The most popular Will Smith in Hollywood, by the way.
The most popular Will Smith in Hollywood. He really slaps the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know, and you probably know this, that for the past 6 years, a Will Smith has won the World Series?
Yes. The reliever, the left-handed reliever, played with the Braves, the Astros, the Rangers. No, not the Astros. Yes, the Astros.
It's incredible.
Yeah, the Rangers.
Okay, yeah. So Will Smith for the Dodgers has been on the Dodgers. He's won 3 with them. And then this relief pitcher won 3 years in a row on 3 different teams. That's incredible.
Yep.
Didn't like Patrick McCaw do that in the
Patrick McCaw?
Yeah, in the NBA? I got to look that up. He did some shit. He won at least 2 in a row on 2 different teams. Is it Pat McCaw? I'm going to feel like an idiot looking this up right now. But okay. Will Smith. There's been a Will Smith that won the World Series 6 years in a row. Isn't that crazy, Em?
Yeah, it is.
I thought you'd appreciate this a little more. Because I know you'd know
It's wild. It's wild.
It's okay. And for
I'm sorry, I just don't watch a lot of baseball, but that is very impressive.
There's a man named Will Smith. There's multiple Will Smiths. Will Smythe.
There's if you go back to the 2020 season, the shortened COVID season, not to cut off your fun fact.
No, you're good.
The Dodgers were down 3-1 in the NLCS, so the round before the World Series. They were down 3-1 against the Braves in the series. So one more loss, they're sent home. Will Smith, Hollywood's favorite Will Smith, hit a go-ahead home run or a game-tying home run against the reliever Will Smith.
You're kidding.
So that is what started the chain of Will Smiths winning 6 straight World Series.
Will Smith on Will Smith crime.
Correct. He slapped that rock.
Keep my team's name out your fucking mouth.
Yes.
I'm going to.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
That's just so good. Okay, here, have it up. Patrick McCaw is a 3-time NBA champion, winning with the Warriors in 2017, 2018, and then he went to the Raptors in 2019. So Patrick McCaw 3-peated.
Good for him.
But it wasn't 3 different teams, but that's still pretty crazy.
Yeah, no, that is. Great fact. I'm happy you found that one.
Yes, me too. Some alternate facts for today I wanted one that was Dodger related, so that's what I ended up going with. A different one was going to be, I wanted like something related to maybe the Sweet 16 in men's college basketball, and then I was going to bring up the 16 seed, 1 seed upset by Fairleigh Dickinson.
We don't talk about that.
We actually talked about that at length in the unreleased Sports Rant test episode.
Was that that was the unreleased episode?
We have not released it. We should bring that up again at some point. That has to do with the.
Yeah, we should release that sometime.
That has to do with the college that me and Mike went to, Merrimack College. There's a whole story related to the Fairleigh Dickinson 16-1 upset. We'll talk about that on the pod. But today, we are talking about the Dodgers. Would you like to start at Game 7? I want to talk about Game 7 at length, but we can talk about the whole series. Talk about the playoffs.
Let me give a rundown of the series real quick.
Yep.
It's just really simple. So obviously the Dodgers, Blue Jays went up against each other in the World Series, and little did we know, a lot of people were kind of expecting a David versus Goliath type of series where it's like, okay, here's the little Blue Jays going against the mighty Dodgers. That wasn't the case at all. I came out and said Dodgers in 5. That was just me being a little facetious towards the baseball community because I was really upset with some of the things that were being said about my team. So I was really confident heading into this series. But my Dodgers in 5 prediction was completely inaccurate, and it turned out to be a lot more entertaining than one team winning in 5 games. So the Dodgers dropped Game 1 in Toronto, 11-4. Whatever. They had a whole week off, so you can kind of maybe make that excuse, but it's not an excuse. The Blue Jays kicked our ass Game 1. Game 2, Saturday night. This is kind of where you saw Yoshinobu Yamamoto, a guy that Dodger fans love oh so much.
The GOAT.
Yamamoto.
Mr. Aura.
He went Game 2 in Toronto following an 11-4 defeat. Let me just read this stat line real quick. I have it memorized, but I want to make sure I get it absolutely correct. 9 innings pitched, 4 hits allowed. 9 innings pitched, complete game, 1 run given up, no walks, 8 strikeouts. Phenomenal. Huge bounce back game. The Dodgers could have easily went down 2-0 in this series. That was a huge momentum swing for the Dodgers at the time. So Game 2, we're tied 1-1. Blue Jays take 1. Dodgers take 1. We're going back to LA. Going to LA, shifting towards LA. Game 3 was 1 for the record books. 6 hours and 29 minutes later, after first pitch at 5:08 Pacific Standard Time, this Game 3 went 18 innings in a absolute classic. And the Dodgers and the Red Sox back in 2018 also went 18 innings, and that game ended on a walk-off home run, just like this one did. Max Muncy hit the solo shot against the Red Sox. This year, Freddie Freeman hits the walk-off home run. Dodgers go up 2-1 in the series. Any questions so far?
No, this sounds like incredible stuff. I think, actually, just a quick comment. I think, Em, was it you that said something like, didn't they win that game that went 18 innings? They should just get the whole thing.
Dude, yeah. I was like, if they did it for that long, come on. Because
like,
he
stop.
came home when that World Series was on, was like, it went into overtime. And I was like, didn't they just play for like 18 innings? Like, I mean, I'm not saying it's not crazy that it went into overtime, but like, I was like, I mean.
It was Game 7, though. We're getting ahead of ourselves, but like, I just think it's funny, the idea of like, oh, that was such a long game. Let's just cancel the series. Just give it to them.
Just like,
Dude, but why not, though? Like, they did it for so long.
Ticket sales.
well, yeah. Well, there's a lot of things at stake.
Also fairness, yeah.
But that did.
They did it for so long.
They did play
There
2
should
games.
be like a clause, like, if you win.
This-
They literally did. They played 2. Dude, have you seen the aerial shots of people trying to get out of that parking lot?
Yeah. Dodger Stadium is
kill
not known
myself.
for its parking and getting out of there. Shifting over to Game 3, Dodgers up 2-1 in the series after a crazy 18-inning game, like I just said. Game 3, there's a huge opportunity for the Dodgers here to really put the foot on the throat and just kind of end this series. Essentially, if you take this game, Game 4, you go up 3-1 in the series. That pretty much puts the writing on the wall.
Unless you're LeBron.
Or unless you're LeBron. That is true. Or Steph Curry against Kevin Durant. Yeah. Anyways, so huge opportunity in Game 4 for the Dodgers to go up 3-1, like I said. They put up a dud in Game 4, and it was an ugly, ugly defeat. 6-2, the bats didn't get going. Shohei Ohtani did not pitch his best. He pitched in Game 4. Dodgers lose 6-2. Not much to write home about for that. Game 5. This is a crucial moment in the series because it's now tied 2-2. There's one more game to play in Los Angeles, game 5. If the Dodgers win, they have a huge opportunity going back to Toronto. If they lose, however, I was one of the ones that was in doubt that this comeback was ever possible.
Because you got to win 2 on the road.
On the road, after You put up a dud the game before, and if you lose that one, you're kind of just writing yourselves off. And I watched this game at my dad's house, and let me tell you something. This game went on for about 3.5 hours. My arms were like this, and I was sitting like this the entire game. It was such a disaster. Your last game played in Los Angeles.
But they won. Eventually. In front of your fans.
Spoiling it.
Last game in front of your fans. And they drop game 5 in a very ugly way, even worse than game 4. They lose 6-1 in this one. Trey is savage. I just want to shout him out. The 22-year-old rookie who was drafted in the first round in 2024. He threw an absolute gem.
That was the Blue Jays guy.
Yes.
Okay, I've heard a lot of him.
He is outstanding. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with for years to come. He sets a rookie World Series record with 12 strikeouts in the game. Wow. 7 innings pitched, 3 hits. He gave up 1 run, 12 strikeouts. Rookie record in the World Series. Unbelievable performance. At that point, tip your cap. It is what it is. But that's 2 games in a row now that the Dodgers bats were completely off. You scored 2 runs the night before. You score 1 run this night. And then you're going back to Toronto. You're going up north after that. Blue Jays go up 3-2 in this series. And as the die-hard Dodger fan you'll ever meet, I was writing us off.
Yeah.
I'm a realist when it comes to my team. I'm not biased. I try not to be biased. But I thought there was no way in hell that this game, 1, would go 7, 2, that the Dodgers would pull off back-to-back wins in Toronto, especially with how the offense was looking. And I want to talk to Dodger fans real quick. It's not me being a negative Nelly. It's not me, writing my team. It's just, if you saw the previous 2 games, there was no way in hell you thought the Dodgers were going to go up into Toronto and win 2 games in a row.
That's fair. I mean, nobody's going to see the faults in your team quite like yourself, because you know so much about your team. And if you feel like it's off, it's off. And sometimes you're at a point where something needs to change quickly. The momentum needs to shift. And it usually, you can't just snap on a dime like that. But sometimes you can.
Yep. So there was one bright spot heading into Game 6 in Toronto Friday night. The Dodgers had Mr. Aura himself, Yamamoto, pitching in Game 6. And something I want to touch on from this series. So, and I want to highlight this because this is really important to know. In Game 2, obviously, I said Yamamoto threw 9 innings. Pitched a phenomenal game. Threw 112, 13 pitches, whatever it was. Pitched phenomenal. Then you had the day off Sunday, and then you went to LA Monday, the 18-inning game, okay? So he pitched 9 innings on Saturday night, had the day off Sunday, then you have the 18-inning game. I don't know if you noticed what happened. Obviously, there's a lot of pitchers being used because you're going so many innings, and relievers are only set up to go maybe 1-2 innings at most. Yamamoto, after 1 full day of rest, went up to Dave Roberts, the manager of the Dodgers, and said, "Skip, I know we're running out of arms. I'm willing to pitch tonight."
This is Game 6.
No, this is Game 3 after pitching Game 2.
Holy shit.
9 innings.
Not even a day of rest.
Yeah.
Probably like 16 hours of rest.
Pretty much.
Depending.
I was hearing that. Didn't he strike out like a bunch of people too after?
Yes.
After he pitched?
Yes, he did.
Yamamoto.
So, a huge thing in this series, Yamamoto went up to Dave Roberts, said, "I know we're running out of arms. Losing is not an option. I can pitch tonight." Dave Roberts said, "Okay." Sent him down to the bullpen to start warming up, getting loose. He was going to come in for the 19th inning of that game after 16 hours removed of pitching 9 innings in Toronto. Starts warming up in the bullpen, and Thank the LA heavens. Thank everything on planet Earth. Freddie Freeman ends the game in the 18th inning. Yamamoto doesn't have to pitch that night. So I want to highlight that
Good.
because
Well, that just makes it so he can pitch later. Does he pitch later in the series?
So I've heard.
Keep going. Keep going.
Game 6, like I said, Blue Jays up 3-2 in the series. But the only slight hope was Yamamoto was pitching Game 6. 1 after pitching Saturday, 2 after warming up on Monday, willing to come into the game. He comes out Friday night and throws an absolute gem to save the Dodgers' season. The Dodgers win Game 6, 3-1, in one of the most baffling ways to end a game.
I've seen this a lot.
So the Dodgers, and I mean, I hope I can edit a graphic, but I hope we can put it like on the screen so people, I'm sure everybody's seen it, but I just want to see it multiple times after. The Dodgers were up 3-1 going into the 9th inning. Tyler Glasnow, who is a starting pitcher, came in for relief because he wasn't going to pitch again this series starting. So it's like, okay, you're going to be available out of the bullpen to throw whatever you can to help us win. He gives up I believe it was a walk. I think it was no. Roki Sasaki, I'm sorry. He gave up a hit. Tyler Glasnow comes in one of the craziest situations ever. Roki Sasaki gives up a hit. The next guy, Addison Barger, comes up to the plate. Runner on first base, Addison Barger's the tying run at home plate. He hits a double into the gap. The ball's flying. It's tracking. The stadium's going crazy. Runner on first is going to score because it's a double. The ball gets wedged in between the turf and the wall. Boop. The most unreal thing. I don't think it's ever happened in Toronto.
You couldn't do that on purpose if you tried.
Nope.
It would take you forever.
You could sit there throwing the ball in that exact spot and it'll never happen.
Yeah.
The fact that this ball was hit on a line and gets wedged in between the turf and the wall, and anybody who knows baseball rules, if a ball is wedged, if it is stuck somewhere, it happens all the time in Chicago at Wrigley Field with the ivy on the wall. Sometimes the ball gets stuck in the ivy. You throw your hands up immediately. Throw your hands up. It's a dead ball. Automatic 2 bases. So that means the runner on first base, who was going to score very easily, since it's only 2 bases, he goes to third base. The hitter who hit the ball goes to second base, Addison Barger. Okay? I want to highlight something because a lot of people are giving the Dodgers center fielder Justin Dean. He's a 28-year-old, essentially rookie kind of journeyman guy. He was running towards the ball. Ball gets wedged. He turned around because it looked like he was confused. I don't want to take anything away from him, but it looked like he was confused in the play. Shout out our guy, Kike Hernandez, who was playing left field. He saw the ball get wedged. He immediately threw his hands up. Justin Dean turns around, sees Kike's hands up, also throws his hands up.
And that's required.
Yes.
Really?
If Justin Dean had played that ball, tried to go grab it and like unwedge it, it's a live ball.
Okay, what if he just stopped and didn't put his hands up? Is it still a live ball, or would that?
No, I think there's 1 or 2 things you're doing in that situation. It's either
good. It's good that he didn't reach for it, and it's especially good that he was, because the hands up. Because I've seen a bunch of plays like this, and they always put the hands up. People were shitting on him for that.
Yeah,
like, dude, just pick it up and play it. Like,
no, it's a rule.
It's a high IQ. You know, Chris Paul would have done the same thing. Someone was like, high IQ, unethical hoops. It's like, bro, it's a rule. It's like also, if there was any struggle of him getting the ball out of the wall, that's costing you precious time.
Yes.
That's the rule.
Yep.
It's the rule. If you don't like it, change it.
And the stadium's going crazy when both Dean and Kike throw their hands up in the air because, one, the guy on first base had already touched home. the guy, Addison Barger, who hit the ball, he was already on his way home. So this would have tied the game, okay? With nobody out, this would have tied the game in the bottom of the 9th inning. They throw their hands up. Umpires see it. They relay the message. It's 2 bases. Runner on first goes to third.
Crazy, man.
Addison Barger goes to second. Now, here's the crazy thing. So Roki Sasaki was the one who gave up the double. Tyler Glasnow, as I mentioned earlier, came in. No outs. Runners on second and third for the Blue Jays. The Dodgers are up 3-1 in the bottom of the 9th inning.
And to put this into perspective, this is a game 6. This is if they get 3 runs here,
Game's over.
Series over.
Blue Jays win the World
Bring
Series.
out the trophy.
Yep.
Bring out the dancing lobsters. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So,
Paint the picture.
yeah, no, great job. I love it. Sorry, I'm getting amped up.
It's good. You should be. This is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Fired up.
This is not for Toronto. We'll get there.
We'll get there. So, runners second and third, 3-1 ball game, bottom of the 9th inning, nobody out. I cannot emphasize this enough, which basically means the Blue Jays are going to tie the game. You have no outs. You have 2 runners in scoring position. One, a base hit. It's a tied game. It's 3-3. Dodgers are in trouble. All you need. Tyler Glasnow comes into the game. Gets the best possible outcome that could have happened coming into a game in a situation like that. High pressure, on the road. You're already in a deep hole. 2 runners in scoring position. First batter he faces, Ernie Clement, hits gets like kind of jammed a little bit, hits a weak little pop-up to first base. So the runners have to stay put. Freddie Freeman catches the ball. 1 out. Okay. Take a deep breath.
Not over yet.
Everything's good. Yes, correct. Nothing is over yet. Now for one of the craziest endings, not in just baseball history, but in this series alone, happens. Andres Jimenez comes up, who's one of the best number 9 hitters in all of baseball because he puts the ball in play. Like, that is his go-to thing. He always puts the ball in play. He gets singles when there's runners on base. There's a big stat of how great he is. So it's oh shit. And he's the 9 hitter. So after him, you got to face the top of the lineup. Okay? The number 1 hitter, number 2 hitter. So this is
we need him out.
Yep. Which way are you going to do it? Andres Jimenez comes up, 1 out, runners on second and third, makes solid contact, not great contact, solid contact, hits a little flare fly ball to left field to Kike Hernandez. Crowd starts going crazy because they think it's dropping. It's going to drop in for a single. We got a tied game. Kike Superman Hernandez comes sprinting, full speed, catches the ball on the fly, automatic out. As for mentioned earlier, Addison Barger was at second base. Number 1 rule in baseball, on a fly ball or a line drive, kind of freeze. You freeze, especially if you're the tying run in the bottom of the 9th inning. Don't take too big of a secondary lead. You got to make sure that the ball drops so then you can advance. Kike catches the ball, looks up, sees Addison Barger halfway in between second base and third base. He's in no man's land. All you have to do is throw the ball to second. You double him up because you got the second out on the catch.
I'm sorry. I think I was lost. There was no outs with the guy on second and third?
Correct.
Oh, I thought there was 1 out. Okay, so the first out.
The first out was that weak little pop-up to Freddie Freeman.
Holy shit. Okay, so then sorry, I'm right back into play, and I'll throw it off. He catches this, and he catches the guys between second and third.
Yes.
What happens? I'm on the edge of my seat.
So, in this situation, you would typically walk that next hitter because if you have bases loaded, you have a force out at any plate and any base. So it's you have a better chance of getting a double play to end the inning and save your season. But since it was Andres Jimenez and the top of the lineup was coming up next, you don't walk the number 9 hitter to face the number one hitter on the team. So it's like you got to pitch to Andres Gimenez. Like I said, hits a weak little or a decent line drive at Kike Hernandez. Kike comes in running full speed, catches the ball. Addison Barger in no man's land. Kike throws the ball, and as an outfielder, you are taught throwing to a base because you have a lot of momentum. You're typically throwing it hard, or you're in a weird spot. So like you got to make a perfect throw. It's either you hit the guy you're throwing to perfectly in the chest, or anywhere in this area, so he catches the ball clean and can do whatever he wants, or you give him a long hop, which is where you throw it like 5 feet in front of him, so it bounces and he can catch it very easily. Kike does neither one. Kike throws the ball because he was in a weird spot. All his momentum was coming forward, and he wasn't too far away from second base. So he throws the ball. Miguel Rojas, we'll get to him for Game 7 in a second.
GOAT.
The GOAT.
Dude, I can't wait to talk about that guy. Okay, keep going.
Kike makes an in-between hop. This is what we call in baseball an in-between hop. A ball where it's like a weird distance away from you, where you can't catch it on the fly, and you can't really like pick it where it's like it bounces. It was in a weird spot where Miguel Rojas had to adjust, and I've never seen this and especially in such a high pressure situation. Miguel Rojas, I'm trying to imitate it as best as I can while sitting on the chair. He makes like the most insane pick I've ever seen in my life, with his foot still on the base, catches the ball like behind his knee off of the bounce. So it was like I can't even describe how difficult that kind of play is to make. He catches the ball behind his knee on the bounce. They get the third out. They double him up. Game over. We're going to a Game 7.
What a catch. What an initial catch. What a throw. What a catch. And I'm basing this off of, I haven't seen it, but the way you just described it, I feel like I was there.
That's why I want to show the graph. I'm probably doing a horrible job of explaining this.
This Rojas has the clutch gene, from what I understand.
Oh, does he ever?
There's a couple guys on this Dodger team.
So, basically, the moral of the story, Game 6, Dodgers backs up all the way up against the wall.
Ball, too. The ball.
The ball.
Yeah.
They get out of one of the... I went crazy. I was losing my mind.
It's nuts, dude.
I was losing my mind. But they get out of a second and third nobody out situation, up by 2 runs. The Blue Jays think they got it in the bag. Weak little pop-up to Freddie, 1 out. Next batter, semi-line drive to Kike Hernandez. Catches it for the 2nd out. Throws to Miguel Rojas. Gets the double play. That's the 3rd out. That is how Game 6 ends.
That's sick, dude. This series just seems like baseball crack.
Yes.
It's just high intensity, high pressure, and people just performing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just crazy. And how many innings even were played of the possible of this, what it would be 63 would be this, like, at least in a 7-game series. Mm-hmm. I wonder how many total were actually played.
So 63 plus another 9 because of the 18-inning game. 72. And then Game 7 obviously goes to the 11th inning. So that's 74 innings of baseball.
Only 2 games went to overtime?
Yes.
Okay. That's still... Wait, so then... I think you said which game did Yamamoto pitch 9 innings?
That was Game 2. That game only went 9 innings.
He
pitched the entire game? Yes.
I didn't know. There are things about this series I didn't even know. I wish I watched the whole thing.
We literally said he pitched all 9 innings of Game 2.
I missed the word all. Okay. Sometimes you drop a word. Okay.
Type it up. That's why it was crazy. He came back for 3 after 16 hours of rest.
Bro, but I didn't know. I assumed that game. I honestly, I misheard
you. All right, what
you.
game are we on?
I assumed it went to overtime.
What game we on?
We're on to game.
We're working on it.
We're working on it. We're about to be on a Game 7, but I just want to say this series, and especially the Game 7, has definitely convinced me, a known baseball snoozer, I want to give the game more of a shot, especially in the playoffs. And I give all the credit to this Game 7. Let's get into it. Holy shit.
Most unbelievable.
Yeah.
And all I was saying, because, and another point I want to make just real quick. Remember what I said about, I know I've been talking a lot. I know. I'm sorry.
No, it's good. You're the one who has all the info about this. I mean, I'll be able to help with Game 7 a little bit, but this is your victory lap.
I want to say, do you remember how I said when the Dodgers lost Game 5 and they were going to Toronto down 3-2? I was thinking we were dead because of one reason, and it's because our offense looked so god-awful in games 4 and 5. So Game 4, they scored 2 runs. Game 5, they scored 1. This crucial Game 6, they scored 3 runs. So the offense isn't doing much.
No.
At all.
And no.
And what was the only reason of hope that I had for us winning Game 6 is because we had Yamamoto pitching Game 6. So we win that game 3-1. Offense still looks atrocious, but the reason we won is because of Yamamoto and because of outstanding defense all around. So Yamamoto, let me just confirm this.
But the thing is that you guys, used him Game 6 because you had to.
I had to.
But now you're going into Game 7, no Yamamoto.
Yep.
He's not going to pitch again. You just pitched.
Yep.
So, you did have Shohei.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I said it like that, but you had Shohei. Shohei. You had Shohei at the start Game 7.
Yep. Yamamoto throws 96 pitches in Game 6. So it's like, he's done.
It's probably as many pitches as I've thrown in my entire life. 96, okay.
96 pitches. So it's like essentially like, all right, every other pitcher is available except for Yamamoto.
Yes.
Throws 96 pitches. We're playing tomorrow. He's not pitching.
Give the guy a fucking break.
Yeah. After pitching Game 2 and warming up for Game 3, willing to come in the Game 3, and then pitching Game 6, let the guy rest.
Yeah.
But guess what?
What?
In Game 7s, there's no more injuries. There's no more, I'm tired, I'm sore, I don't feel great. No. Get your ass up. Everybody's available. It's win or go home. Nut up or shut up. And all I was saying after Game 6 was like,
That's right.
if you win this one, even though the offense doesn't look great, Game 7, anything
can happen.
Can happen.
Yep.
Anything. It doesn't matter. So it's like, I don't know. There's a quote. I think it's from The Waterboy where the coach is like, "Live to fight another day," or something like that. I don't know.
You gotta
live to fight another day. The Dodgers did. Game 6, they win. All right. As Ant is excited for, and I'm sure
pumped.
other people
Let's
are.
do it. Let's get into it. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to do inning by inning, or do you want to?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, because the way I would probably just personally start at like the 8th inning, but you would talk about like the first couple. I was there. I was watching. I was working.
Mm-hmm.
I was hard. I wasn't working hard. I was hardly working.
Yeah.
Because I had my eyes on the screen. I was doing what I could, but I was just so invested in this baseball game, which is a foreign concept to me, to be that invested. And it just seemed like the Dodgers were a step behind the whole game.
Yep. Yes.
The Blue Jays were in comfortable control. Dodgers were just trying to keep up. They just didn't have it. Like you had been telling me, the offense kind of was lagging behind. And it was like, okay, they fought hard. It looks like maybe they're going out a little sad.
Yep.
But, and this whole city, it's the same way that Boston had always been. It's like championship or utter disappointment. It wouldn't be like, oh, great, we made it. No.
Yep.
And I was like, this sucks. Mike's going to be sad. All our coworkers are going to be sad. I was like, it's just sad.
Yeah.
You can start from wherever, but.
So the pitching matchup in Game 7 was Shohei Ohtani versus the future Hall of Famer. Dodger fans don't love him as much because he was a Dodger and he basically quit on the Dodgers. That's a story for another day. Max Scherzer, one of the greatest pitchers of this generation. The two-eyed bandit. I don't know if you've seen his eyes. He's got two different colored eyes.
Oh, cool.
He's got a blue one and like a brown one or something.
That's sweet.
That. So he kind of looks like a dog, like a husky. I don't know.
That's cool.
Yeah,
The most popular character from the game Animal Crossing has two different eyes.
there you go.
Fun fact.
I didn't know that. That's beautiful. So the reason why Shohei Ohtani was the starting pitcher for this game, because it technically wasn't his scheduled start. When you're a starting pitcher, you have okay, Blake Snell pitches game 1, Yamamoto pitches game 2, Tyler Glasnow pitches game 3, Shohei Ohtani pitches game 4, and then you repeat the cycle, so on and so forth. Shohei Ohtani was not in line to start game 7. There's one reason and one reason only why, and we got the answer in game 6. Tyler Glasnow was supposed to pitch in game 7. They brought him out of the bullpen in game 6. So that basically put the writing on the wall. Tyler Glasnow's not starting game 7. Shohei Ohtani is going to pitch game 7. And there's one reason for that, and one reason only. In baseball, they created rules, one rule specifically, around Shohei Ohtani, because he is doing something that the game of baseball has never seen before. A pitcher and a hitter.
Yep.
All in one. There is a designated hitter, okay, which is what Shohei Ohtani is. They don't play defense. They just hit. That's all they do.
Mm-hmm.
Shohei Ohtani, obviously a unicorn, the greatest baseball player the world has ever seen, that has ever walked foot on planet Earth, does both. Pitches and hits, and he's just a designated hitter.
But because he's not in the field, he has to be the designated hitter, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. The reason why Shohei Ohtani pitched game 7, started the game, because there is a rule in baseball. If you take the starting pitcher out of the game, okay, that's it. He's done. Okay? He can't come back into the game because you are taking him completely out of the game. He's done. Can't come back in, can't do anything. Shohei Ohtani, if he had come in relief in game 7, so if he was a relief pitcher, say he pitched in the 5th, 6th, whatever inning, Ohtani pitches, he's been hitting all game, okay? He's been the designated hitter all game. The moment he comes into pitch later on in the game and they take him out pitching, he's no longer pitching, he no longer can be the designated hitter.
So he has to start to be able to hit the whole game.
Because they made the rule designed specifically for Ohtani. It's literally called the Ohtani rule. Because he's the starting pitcher, because he pitches, just because they take him out pitching doesn't mean he has to be taken out from the designated hitter spot.
But if he does it as a relief, he has to.
Correct.
That's interesting. Okay.
Yes. So I know it's a little confusing. I'm trying to explain it where it makes sense.
I get it.
So
I don't understand really why, but I get it. He has to start so he can play the whole game at bat. Mm-hmm. If he did happen to be a relief, the second he's done pitching, he can't bat anymore.
Yes, correct.
Cool. So you have to start.
You have to
if
start.
He's going to play, and he has to play because you need arms.
Yes, you need arms, and obviously you need his bat. Like, he's one of the best hitters on planet Earth.
But he hadn't had the proper rest before this game. I'd heard the commentators kind of talking about that before, and it was, that's scary.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I saw, I don't think he had his best game pitching. No. And at first he was letting up a lot of hits.
Mm-hmm.
Batters were getting stranded. He was getting himself out of it.
Yes.
Until he didn't.
Mm-hmm. Until the 3rd inning.
And that was the 3-run
home run.
3-run home run. Tough. That's so hard to climb back from, especially when your offense has been a weak point.
Correct.
So, fuck.
Thank you for saying that, because that a huge point.
I was watching. I knew what was going on. I was like, listen, I know what you've been saying to me, so I had a good perspective on the game. I loved it.
Yeah,
but not at first.
Bo Bichette comes up to hit the second baseman for the Blue Jays. He's typically the shortstop, but he's a little injured. He was injured coming into the series, so they put him at second base. A little less, pressure on the body. He comes up and he's already injured. He hits a 3-run home run off of Shohei Ohtani. And all I could think was that moment, I was like, the game's over because I don't see us scoring 4 runs. We didn't have a total of 4 runs the 3 games combined prior to this.
Yeah, and it's like you came so far, and it's like you just ran out of arm.
Mm-hmm.
You ran out of pitching. Obviously, Shohei, with the proper rest, is doing a lot more than that.
Yep.
It really seemed like, wow, we came this far and we pushed it as far as we could. But I'm saying we. I'm not saying we as a Dodgers fan. I'm saying that's how you felt.
Yeah.
No.
So the 3-run home run in the 3rd inning, and I was just thinking, like, I don't know if we're capable of scoring 4 runs today. Because on the other side, Max Scherzer, the pitcher for the Blue Jays, he was pretty damn effective getting the Dodgers out because he wasn't throwing many pitches and he was getting out of innings.
Keeping his arm fresh.
Yeah. He went through 4 1/3 innings, so that means he got 1 out in the 5th inning. So 4 1/3.
Yep. Cool.
Only had 54 pitches. That's a beautiful pitch count as relative to the innings. Okay.
For sure.
So I'm just thinking, like, oh my God, this is it. It's over. We lost in the 3rd inning because I don't see us scoring 4 runs because of the way Max Scherzer had been pitching. Max Scherzer gave up 1 run. It was 3-1, headed into the 6th inning. 6th inning, Dodgers get a run back. All of a sudden, it's 3-2. It's like, okay, 3-2. It's only the 6th inning. You got plenty of time. Let's make something work. Let's get the bats going. Let's get some hits. Let's score guys that are in runners in scoring position. Let's make something happen. In the bottom of the 6th inning, the Blue Jays answered with a run right back. So a 3-2 game that seemed in reach became a 4-2 game, and it's like
it was so over.
Come on.
No, and where I was working, all filled with Dodgers fans. The staff room for the Dodgers is pretty deflated.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh man, like it would just they just didn't have it. It just didn't seem like they had it.
No, the offense had been
going out sad,
atrocious. So it's 4-2, 7th inning, not much action. The 8th inning. Okay, the 8th inning. The 8th inning, I'm just thinking, like, because then that's when it really starts in the 7th inning. It's like, oh, the Blue Jays are 9 outs away from winning their first World Series in 32 years. I'm just thinking, like, oh, God. Then 9 outs turned into 6 outs away from the World Series. The 8th inning. Crucial point in the game. Trey is savage, like we talked about earlier. Set the rookie record in World Series history for strikeouts.
Yeah, he came on out. It's not the guy you want to see.
And I'm just thinking, like,
they really had the secret weapon. When you guys were down, they were like, also, here's this
guy that struck you out, your entire team out 12 times.
Your worst nightmares returned.
Max Muncy.
That's how you do it.
Hits a home run to right field. That was an absolute bomb.
Yep.
All of a sudden, the game turns 4-3.
He had his welcome to the league moment.
yeah, pretty much. It's like he didn't have it. Dodgers then end the inning, the 8th inning, the top of the 8th inning. It's 4-3. Blue Jays are 3 outs away.
Yep. And I said to one of the Dodgers fans at work, I was like, it's do or die.
Mm-hmm.
You got to do. You just need a run right now.
Which
is obvious, but like it just felt very intense. It's like, holy shit, it's do something.
Yep. So 4-3, Blake Snell comes in for the bottom of the 8th inning. Gets through the inning clean. All right. Now the Dodgers are back up to hit.
9th inning.
The 9th inning.
3 outs.
3 outs.
Before it's over. You need 1 run.
And these were the hitters coming up.
Yep.
It was Kike Hernandez, who had not done much offensively, along with a majority of the team, but had not done pretty much anything offensively.
Is he 8?
He was the 8th hitter. Had not done much of anything in the entire series. He's leading off the inning.
Followed by your worst hitter, number 9.
Number 9 hitter, Miguel Rojas, who is a veteran, a savvy veteran. He's a clubhouse guy, locker room guy. Not known for his bat, known for his defense, as shown in Game 6 with my beautiful display of.
I think he had 1 home run in the postseason before that game or something.
He hadn't hit a home run.
1 home run or something in the postseason? I think I saw that.
Yeah.
1 home run in the postseason, which is a long time. I mean, he's not the guy who's going to save your season.
No.
All right, but then you have number 1 coming back around, right?
So then your third hitter is Shohei Ohtani. So it's like you're guaranteed Shohei Ohtani is going to hit in this 9th inning.
Where he's getting set up his heroic moment to come in on the last out. He's your prayer. You just have to get through those other guys, right?
Correct. You're 8 and 9 hitter. And let me just say, Kike Hernandez, baseball people know this, and Red Sox fans know this.
Yes.
He has been a postseason legend throughout his career. So it's just like, okay, the Blue Jays bring out their closer, Jeff Hoffman, into the 9th inning, of course, because that's the way you do it, in a 4-3 ball game. Kike Hernandez, and I'm just sitting there just like, just somebody, one of these two needs to get on base. I don't care how you do it. I don't care if you get hit. I don't care if you walk. I don't care. Get on base somehow, some way.
Hit a single.
So Shohei doesn't have to hit a home run to save our season.
Yep.
That was my mentality. Somebody get on base so Shohei can at least hit a double or a single, and then we score, we tie the game, whatever. Kike Hernandez leads off the inning, top of the 9th inning, strikes out.
Fuck. Okay. He didn't have the postseason heroics, so now you need Ohtani to hit a home run.
Now it's like, yeah, now you got.
But that is kind of poetic. It's like,
Correct.
Okay, your best player is going to have the chance to hit a home run and keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been sweet. So then what the other guy, whereas Rojas, did he strike out, hit a pop-up? What did he do?
As soon as Kike Hernandez struck out, I said, we just lost the world. Like, it's over. Like, this is done. It's over. Miguel Rojas then comes up. Every great scriptwriter in Hollywood, Martin Scorsese, Quentin Tarantino, Mel Gibson, name anybody, whoever you want, they couldn't have wrote a script like this. And people who know it's a movie would have said, that's unbelievable. Like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, is what is about to happen in this next situation. Miguel Rojas comes up, bang, hits a ball. I'm watching this game with my family.
He's getting emotional.
And it was a full count, too, of all things. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, and all we're just thinking is like, please, whatever it takes, get on base. No strikeouts, no out. Like,
It'd be a miracle if this guy gets on base, right?
yes.
Because he's not known to be that good of a hitter.
No.
This shit's crazy.
Miguel Rojas on a 3-2 pitch.
Wow.
Every kid in the world that has ever swung a baseball bat, who has ever played the sport of baseball, has dreamt of this moment. Full count, 9th inning, you're down by 1 run. Game 7 of the World Series.
He said, how you doing?
Miguel Rojas proceeds to get a slider, a hanging slider, right over the middle of the plate. Swings the bat. And my aunt immediately, shout out Heidi, my aunt, immediately goes, as soon as it left his bat, she goes, go ball. And I kind of like, I heard that, but I was just like,
you fool.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, go ball? Like, he doesn't have any power. He doesn't hit home runs. Then the camera pans to left field. The left fielder's kind of jogging and looking at the ball, and I said, what? The ball clears not only the fence, it clears both bullpens in left field. So it was a shot, like it was a bomb. I fell directly to the floor, face down on the ground, laying down, just like, oh my God, what in the world just happened?
And it's only it's to tie it up too. Like there's much more. It's insane. It's so insane.
So
Miguel
wait,
Rojas.
they won 2 years in a row now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we're getting there.
That's crazy.
Wait, we're getting there. This man hit it the most improbable.
It was like Ron Artest, Meta World Peace, hitting a 3-pointer. I'm sorry to bring this up. In 2010. Like Ron Artest, Meta World Peace, hitting a 3-pointer. Miguel Rojas hits the game-tying home run with 1 out in the 9th inning. Game 7 of the World Series with Shohei Ohtani on deck.
And can I actually, you said that scriptwriters in Hollywood couldn't, and I thought of a comparison when you said that, and it's a movie that you don't even like that much, I've heard recently, Chicken Little.
Chicken Little.
The baseball scene?
Yes.
When Chicken Little goes up to bat, and they're like, just take a walk, don't swing, we got Foxy up next, and she's our best player. And he fucking gets an inside the park home run. It's literally...
Wow, I haven't seen that in so long.
It's so good. It's literally Rojas. It's like Chicken Little. That's a good.
exactly what it is.
That's a good ass comparison.
What a crazy game it was.
It was.
Miguel Rojas ties the game.
Yeah.
Toronto is dead silent. You could hear a pin drop. Shohei Ohtani then comes up, 1 out, game tied. It's like, okay, what can Ohtani do? He swings first pitch, hits a ball into the warning track that I was like, oh my God, did we just take the lead? It was caught. Next batter, Will Smith, gets out as well. So it's like, oh my God.
Okay.
Tied game.
Just got to survive the bottom of the 9th.
Just survive the bottom of the 9th. Because now, and this is what's crazy, all that the broadcast was showing throughout the entire series, because the Blue Jays hadn't been there since 1993. They haven't been to the World Series since 1993. All they were showing was Joe Carter for the Blue Jays back in 1993. Hits a walk-off home run to win
What
the World
inning are we
Series.
in right now?
The 9th inning.
The 9th inning. Okay, so we're in the bottom of the 9th.
Yep.
Dodgers just have to survive the bottom of the 9th,
Yep.
get it bad again, take the
Yep.
lead, close it off.
Yep.
So what happens at the bottom of the 9th?
3 outs. The Dodgers get out of the 9th inning. Then we go on to the 10th. And what's funny is not much action in the 10th, just like the bottom of the 9th inning.
Well, there was a little action at the bottom of the 9th. Was that not bases loaded?
Yes, there was. Oh, shit. Yeah, there was.
That was one of the craziest moments. We can talk about it really quickly. Bases were loaded, bottom of the 9th, with 1 out, right?
Yes.
I mean, we got to talk about this. Was the first that was when it got shot to Rojas, and he bobbled the ball.
Yep.
Literally looked like he wasn't going to get it. Game was over. Throws it to first, and it is the closest.
To home. Throws it to
home, I mean.
Yep.
Throws it to it's like the closest play I've ever seen. Even the replays, I see it today. It's unbelievable. That guy was a hair behind. They're saying he didn't have a proper secondary lead off third, which I know what that is now because of this. And everybody's like, if he was fucking like 2 inches away, would have been over. And he bobbled the ball. Rojas, clutch gene hero. And then this is the poster catch, right, for the 3rd out.
Yes. So, and Will Smith's toe actually came off of home plate.
Yeah, it came off and went back.
It went right back down.
Ridiculous.
Gets the force out at home. And then
the poster catch.
The poster catch heard around the world. I said immediately going into this situation, because it was bases loaded, I said, we need to substitute Tommy Edman from center field. We need to put Andy Pages in center field. He's the better.
Is that what happened?
Yes, that's literally 20 seconds after I said that.
Put you on the.
They swapped Pages and they brought in Tommy Edman, put out Pages.
Coach Mike, he called up. Can we get Minter up and moving around?
Yeah. Deep fly ball into left field. Kike Hernandez was playing in. Goes on a full dead sprint to the wall, tries to basket catch the ball, and if this ball drops, the game's over. Blue Jays win the World Series. Andy Pages
Big bro.
comes out of literally center field, knocks down Kike as he catches the ball. Ran him over.
Catches one of the craziest catches I've ever seen.
Yep.
In the game, they said, hey, if you hit a ball up, the only thing the pitcher doesn't want to see is the back of his own player's jerseys, like they're running to catch it.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, now I know another thing about baseball. And then I saw it on that play. I was like, oh, my God, it's over. This is so sad.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't.
Pages
Overtime.
makes an outstanding catch, saves the Dodgers season. We go to the 10th.
And I'm calling Em 100 times. I'm like, Em, you got to watch this game. She's not answering. Keep going.
10th inning, nothing happens. Then we go to the 11th inning. Dodgers up to bat. Will Smith hits the go-ahead home run in the 11th inning.
16 on episode 16.
16.
Saves the day.
5-4 Dodgers. They close it out in the 9th inning. Dodgers win Game 7 of the World Series.
On a broken bat double play that was just oh so sweet.
Outstanding. Alejandro Kirk hits a weak ground ball to Mookie Betts. Mookie picks up the ball, touches second, throws the first.
Shout
Dodgers
out
win the World
Mookie.
Series.
Shout out Mookie, the former Red Sox.
Yep.
I was so happy to see that happen.
What
Just-
a whirlwind.
I was really rooting for the Dodgers by the end of that shit.
Thank
I was
God.
bleeding blue.
Thank God. Thank you, Dodgers. Thank you for saving it.
It was a game for the history books, especially that that Rojas throw to home that he bobbled, and it was inches away, and the foot came off the bag and came back down. One of the most
Unbelievable.
improbable wins I've ever seen. And it always seems like those kind of wins happen for the bad guy teams.
Well, they executed in the right moments.
They're inevitable.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a Dodgers win. That's a Chiefs win.
Yeah.
As the bad guys, that's
Yeah.
like a you know.
Yeah.
That's like a Thunder. You know, the bad guys, it pays to be a bad guy in sports sometimes. The Pats know.
Oh, but yeah.
Not bad guys around here, though.
All right. Well, that's our recap for the World Series. We can close it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dodgers and Blue Jays, for putting on one of the most entertaining things I've ever seen. I'm more interested in baseball than I have ever been in my life.
Yep.
And, man, imagine being at a bar in Toronto.
Not the place to be.
No. There's just...
And thank you, Drake, for posting Ohtani on your little Instagram story and thinking you were cool trying to talk shit. The Drake curse is real.
Yep.
You guys deserve that.
We covered it in episode 6, the DrakeCurse.com, I believe.
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Not
Thank
left
God.
in. That's unbelievable. I'd watch the highlights of that game any day.
Yeah.
I'm sure you will 100 times.
I've already watched it 100 times.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
Is that the sweetest World Series win?
Oh, by far.
Yeah,
It's not even close.
I have to say this was a thorough breakdown.
for sure.
Yeah.
Em,
it was
I
good.
tried to call you to watch the ending of this game, and if you had answered and seen it, you would have seen peak. But it's okay.
I wasn't against watching.
We'll watch the highlights after
Yes.
this.
Yes. All
But
right.
yeah, thank you guys for coming out to episode 16. Shout out the fucking Dodgers. We'll talk football next time.
Yes.
We'll give an update on our bets that we placed in the previous episode. We only had time to talk Dodgers today.
Yep.
What a win.
Very
Congrats,
happy.
man.
I'm so happy. Thank you for winning back to back. And thank you guys for watching.
Yes, listen to Dodger Blue on Spotify, the Kendrick song. That would be our outro music if we could play it.
If we didn't get shut down by
Don't
YouTube.
make it personal. You won't be the first.
Thanks for watching Sports Rant with Mike and Ant. Sports Rant is hosted by Anthony Russo and Michael Gonzalez, produced by M. Wood, and recorded at Third Wheel Podcast Studios in Los Angeles. Follow the show on YouTube and Instagram at Sports Rant Pod.